Hey guys, how are you? I'm excited. I am at the beach right now, Playa Sosua. I came all by myself with Noche, and we are enjoying this moment. I gotta show you. I really have to show you where I'm at right now. Look at the famous skyline right there. That is Playa Sosua skyline. That is the most popular skyline here in the North Coast. That right there, all those buildings right there. I am so excited to be here because it has been a minute since I have been at this location. Let me see here. D Will. Hola, amor. Oh my gosh, guys. I think I forgot my glasses in the house. That is not a good thing because it is sunny. You know, I did. I forgot my glasses in the house. Hola. Bien, ¿y tú? Sí. No camarones. No, no hoy.
Cómprame uno hoy.
Oh, no
Hoy,
hoy.
cómprame uno.
No. Yo no necesito camarones hoy. No hoy. Un otro día. ¿Y tú? Bien. Mucho tiempo yo no me metí.
Sí, yo trabajo aquí todos los días.
Sí, sí, yo estoy en mi casa. Mucho trabajo.
Sí,
Sí, y otro restaurantes.
¿dónde?
En Bate.
¿Tiene un restaurante en Plata?
Sí, yo vivo en Los Charamicos, pero a veces yo estoy aquí, pero no siempre. Sí. Ok, gracias. Oh, ¿tú quieres hablar en mi canal de YouTube?
¿Cómo?
Aquí. ¿Tú quieres hablar con mi gente?
Con el
Mi canal de
camarón.
YouTube para tus camarones. Ven aquí.
No, está bien.
¿No? ¿Tú no quieres?
Está bien.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Yo me llamo Eduardo.
Eduardo. Hey guys, he's a little shy, but he sells shrimp on the beach. Camarones. How are you guys doing? So, question and answer day. And here we are. Playa Sosua. You know, I'm so excited to be here today because it's been a while. But these waves look like they're gonna be up on me in a minute. So, hello to everyone, and I didn't bring my glasses, so I am so sorry. Derek says, hola, Cerise. Hola. TJ the Guru. How are you, TJ? TJ, yesterday at Velvet Cafe, we threw down. We threw down. You know how we do it. We did karaoke. We had Tyson there singing. I had a group of 9 people there, plus myself. 10 of us. And guess what? I met everyone from my YouTube channel. And guess what? I was the only Canadian. I have a lot of American friends here. I have more American friends here than I do Canadian. And there's nothing wrong with that. I find that I get along well with Americans. There's something amazing about Americans. I'm just going to turn the camera around for a second because I'm looking at this beautiful view and I want to share it with you guys. And we also have someone else that just said hi. Randor, how you doing? Tu país is muy bonito. Mucho bonito. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see Los Charamicos over there on the side. In front of us, that mountain is the Puerta Plata mountain. And that's where Puerta Plata City is. So, yeah, some pretty good stuff here going on today. I'm just really loving the fact that I came here today. Look at the sun. It's glistening on the mar, on the sea. There's Los Charamicos over there. Come on, this is paradise. You guys who are thinking about moving here, you are making a very good decision for your life, especially if you are communistic Canada. I keep calling it that because it just feels like it's a little out of control. So, some news updates here You're going to need a vaccine passport to enter all of these establishments, to enter the bank, to take a bus, to do most things. You're going to need that vaccine passport. But I think the beautiful thing is, most things we do here in Sosua is in the open. So if you don't have your vaccine passport, let's say, like for instance, someone left me a message today and he was like, Cerise, I do not want to carry my vaccine passport everywhere I go, and I definitely don't want to take my cell phone everywhere I go. Is there any way of getting past that? So this is my prediction. Number one, most people are just going to assume that all foreigners are vaccinated, right? When you get here, most people are going to think that you had to leave your country. I mean, if you're Canadian, there's no way that you can even get out of the country right now unless you're vaccinated. So obviously, as soon as you land here and you tell people you're Canadian, it's clear that you're vaccinated. Why would you need a passport? So I don't think that's going to last very long, that whole concept. And then secondly, I think because most places here are open, you know, like open restaurants. Hola, amor. Oh, sí. Sí.
Bienvenida aquí a la playa.
Oh, la playa. Vamos a la playa. This is a...
Vamos a la playa.
Sí.
Vamos a la playa a disfrutarla. Vamos a la, ya que Dios
Vamos
la
a la
creó,
playa.
que fue Dios que la creó para que la disfrutemos.
Oh, we have a singer in the house.
Vamos a la playa, vamos a la playa a disfrutar. Ay, coño.
Very nice.
Sí.
Here, let me show you guys who I'm talking to right now. Here we go. Vamos a la playa.
Vamos a la playa, vamos a la playa a disfrutar. Vamos a la playa, vamos a la playa, porque Dios fue que la creó para que disfrutemos la playa.
Yeah. Gee,
Eso
tú
es.
sabes este canción todos.
Tu amigo, ven también a la playa, tu amigo, invitamos aquí a la playa.
Sí.
Necesitamos la playa, tu amigo. Ven también.
She said, come on here.
Tu amigo, ven a disfrutar la playa.
She said, come
A
on over
gozarte,
here.
A ser feliz. Aquí estáis feliz aquí.
Sí.
Que Dios creó esta playa para que venga mucha gente.
See, she said there's a lot of people here in the playa. Ben,
Que
come
venga
with
mucha
everybody.
gente, mucha gente.
So she sells chips and stuff on the playa. Yo tengo no cambio ahora. Un momento.
Sí, la disfrutemos la playa. Eso es.
Yo tengo no
Disfrutemos la
cambio.
playa.
Noche, tranquila. Hold on, guys.
Vamos a la playa.
Oh, I
Vamos a la
found my
playa,
glasses.
Vamos a la playa.
Hold on, I'm
a
looking for
disfrutarla.
some change for
Vamos
her.
a la playa. Vamos a la playa. Esa es una felicidad. Venir a la playa. Vamos a la playa.
Sí, muy
Vamos
feliz
a la
hoy.
playa. Vamos a la playa. Porque allí hay mucha brisa.
yo tengo
Allí
no
hay mucha
cambio.
brisa. Vamos a la playa. Vamos a la playa. Vamos para la playa a disfrutar con mi novio. Vamos a la
Con tu
playa.
novio.
Usted trae novio
¿Tú
también.
tienes un
disfrutar.
novio? And she
Novio.
said, come to the playa with my boyfriend.
Novio.
I said, novio, you got a boyfriend? Gee, give me one.
Trae con novio.
Yo tengo no cambio ahora. Yo tengo no cambio ahora. Pero yo tengo este para ti, para gratis.
Sí, yo voy a ver aquí.
No, ahora yo necesito pagarme la cuenta. Y yo no necesito
Tú
papas.
necesitas de eso.
No papas. Yo necesito, I need to lose weight.
Ahorita cuando yo baje, ahorita yo voy.
No, yo no quiero comer. Pero este es para ti, gratis. Yo no quiero
No,
este.
pero está bien.
Ok, gracias.
Cuando yo baje, tú me a los caseteros te lo cambias. Ahí
Yo no quiero.
tú regalarme algo.
I
Tú me
don't
vas a
want to eat
regalar
chips
algo.
because I'm trying to lose weight.
Tú me vas a regalar algo cuando
Yo
yo
gorda
baje.
ahora. Yo gorda. Yo no.
No, regálame algo, que me regale algo. Ahorita
Guys,
cuando
look.
cambie.
I'm sure.
Uy,
Ah?
ahorita cuando cambie.
No, gracias.
Más tarde.
No. Okay, un otro día. Gracias. Sorry, guys. Oh gosh, this is flipping. Hold on. I almost gave in. I love chips, but I can't eat them right now. I really gotta lose some weight, you know? Holy guacamole. Chub rock going on here. I'll show you guys. Look. My whole hair. Whoops, hold on. Gotta lose that. Gotta lose that weight. She's trying to give me chips. She's talking about, don't worry, you don't got change, I'll come back later. And I'm like, no, take this free money right now. And I don't have other change. And she gave me back the money, the change I was giving her. She's like, no, that's okay. When I come back, you can get some.
Hola.
Hola, amor.
¿Está bien? Go.
Sí. You good?
Go.
Oh, inglés. Poco. So, I found my glasses at least during that time that she was talking to me. There we go. I need to clean them off. All right. Let me see. Render. The water just came right up. Nooch. Look, let me turn it around. It just came right up. Noche went underneath the table, but I'm going to put her up on the chair here with me. Noche, ven aquí, sweetheart. Ben. Noche. Ben. Ben, sweetheart. Up. Arriba. Good girl. Up here with me. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. It's okay. You're going to get wet if you're down there. Someone's really unorganized today. So let me see what's going on here. Yes, TJ, you did miss it. It was amazing. You cute. Wear that hat. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hola, Derek. Hola, TJ. D. Will. What is the last thing you learned? In regards to what? Just in regards to anything at all in life? Last thing I learned. Oh, the last thing I learned was like right now, someone told me that I should start meet up live to airs. You guys know that kind of that application, Meet Up, that used to go on years and years ago. Apparently now you can do live to airs on it. So that's quite interesting. But I really love my live to airs with you guys on YouTube. And I mean, obviously I'll try it on Meetup because I learned that today. That's the last thing I learned. And that was like about 5 minutes before I started the video. If that's what you meant. That's a good question if that's what you meant. I like that question. Brandor, you cute. Wear that hat. TJ. Wow, I missed it. You did. Can't wait till you share the apartment video. It's going to blow them away. It is. I can't wait too. I have so many videos that I have to put up in the next week. 2 weeks. I have so many videos right now of apartments that are like, wow, they're all blowing me away, right? But I keep getting photos from people. So if you guys notice, my apartment videos have changed quite a lot. I don't necessarily go into the places any longer and take videos. I'm doing more videos with the photos, and the reason why is because I can share so much more information. When I first came here and I was doing videos, I would go inside and I'd be like, from the floors to the walls to the ceilings and everything, and that was fun. But those videos really only last about 3 minutes until I video and then I leave again. and then I put the video up, but it doesn't give nearly as much information as what I really need to give to you guys that are coming here. And I think when I do the longer versions of the video, they are a lot more informative. And not only that, they're a lot more helpful for you guys to know what's in the area. And like for those of you who are coming, who are children, but with children, you want to know what's in the area, or if you're just coming as a single person or a married couple. So I think the longer videos are a lot more helpful. But the other day I did go and I did some live videos. TG, I did a live video, and it was great. So what I'm going to do with that one is I'm going to put the live one up, like I'm going to put it up with me in the apartment, and then I'm going to loop it and give a whole bunch of information. So I have a lot of videos right now in my reservoir, so to speak, and so I've been really keeping busy. I've been so proud of my accomplishments lately. Just really proud of everything that I'm doing. I woke up, oh my gosh, this is just a little side story. On Thanksgiving 2 days ago, I didn't realize it was Thanksgiving because we don't have Thanksgiving here, and Americans don't celebrate Thanksgiving on the same day Canadians do. Canadians have it like a month before. So there's a bird right here, and it looks just like a Canadian pigeon. And I was just about to talk about something similar. Did you guys see the bird? Oh my gosh, can't be behind the chair probably. But I was just about to talk about something similar. So I was on my balcony, and it's Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. And here comes the water again. Careful, Noach, just chill. And so, I don't know, I just had this real feeling of peace and love. And then I was sitting there with Noche on the terrace. It was early morning. I was drinking my coffee. And Noche is such a sweet girl. Noche is my dog, for those of you who are just tuning in now and just joining my channel. Welcome. So Noche and I were sitting on the terrace, and a little gecko, that's a lizard, it walked by us. Now, lizards always walk by on my terrace, but they walk on the railing, on the bottom of the railing. They have their own little route that they take, and they don't walk on the terrace itself. And they go back and forth, and they call each other, like with the throat thing, and sometimes I just see them run by. It's always a joy to look at. My son had a gecko when he was growing up for like 8 years, a lizard. His name was Randall. And you know, so I loved him very much, and he was so cute. Like we would pet him, and he would go like this and put his head up and let us pet him. Right? It was the sweetest thing. So anyway, I have an affinity now for geckos and lizards. So here, this one gecko comes right over by Noche and me, and I was so surprised. Noche just sat there and looked at him. She was laying down. She just looked at him. I taught her when she was very young, do not chase birds, do not chase anything. To the point where I had a rat in my apartment the other day, and she just kind of looked at it, which is not really good, right? But whoa, whoa, oh my gosh, my everything just went flying. Hola! Oh no, my shoe! Oh, thank you! Look, guys. Noche, hold on. My everything. I need to go over here. See. See. Noche, tranquila. Tranquila. Come. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Oh, bien, gracias a Dios. Gracias. Whoa. My purse, my keys fell out and everything. Wow. Guys, that was unexpected. Gracias. Thank you. What's your name? Tell everybody. What do you do here?
trabajo en la silla aquí.
In English.
I work in the chair.
Right. And what's your name?
Marino.
Marino.
Yes.
Thank you. So you guys, when you come here and you see Marino, he's right over here by Valero's. Valerio? What restaurant do you work for? Valero?
Sí, 108.
Cent,
108.
108.
108.
108. See, if you guys are on the beach here, 108, come see this gentleman. He's great. He just ran after all my stuff for me. The water came right up. My shoes went on into the mud. All right, let's get back to my story. Look at my beer fell on the sand. Everything. Hold on, guys. But it's better than a snowstorm. No, come here, sweetheart. Okay, guys, I'm gonna turn the camera around in a second. I just need to get situated. I have sand all over me. And I need to get this situated.
Hola, linda.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Oh, bien, gracias a Dios. ¿Qué tú tienes para venta? He has something for sale.
Patífili.
Let me see. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? Sí. ¿Qué tú tienes? Ah. ¿Cuánto? Oh, es
¿Cómo son? ¿Cuánto cuesta?
Sí,
50 pesos.
sí, pero es carne, no vegetales. Okay. Yo quiero no más pollo y no más papas.
Amén.
Yo necesito
Limpiar.
lose weight.
Limpiar.
Limpiar, sí, limpiar mi cuerpo.
Limpiar tu cuerpo, no
Sí,
carne.
gracias.
No carne,
Pasa
cero
buen
carne.
buen día.
Tú limpias tu cuerpo.
Limpia mi cuerpo. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Did you just see what happened to everything? Hold on, guys. He's selling a watch right here. It's a pretty watch. Oh, it's automatic.
Patífili.
Petit,
You know, I don't know the
Petit Philippe.
I don't know the name like that.
How much is it?
$100.
$100. It's no
Suizo.
original.
I don't know.
No, it's no original.
Es suizo.
There's the back. He's saying it's a Petit Philippe. I know these watches are very expensive. And then here at the front, it's automatic. This is nice. You can just pour it off.
Automático.
Sí, pero es no original.
Ah, no, yo te vendí
I
también
always
un
say it's not
Cartier.
original.
Yo te vendí un Cartier original. ¿Te recuerdas? Sí, no, original. Sí.
Stop.
Te vendí un Cartier que pesaba mucho, ¿recuerdas? Dice, Cartier original.
Sí, a mí gusta mucho.
Ah,
Pero, momento. I'll tell you in a second if it's real.
todo funciona. Todo funciona. Todo funciona.
I like men's watches. ¿Tú ayúdame? Por favor, yo quiero este aquí.
¿A mí?
Sí, un momento. Guys, hold on one more second again. It's okay to ayúdame. Yo necesito la mesa aquí. Gracias. Gracias. Oh my gosh. Everyone is here today. I picked the perfect day to come, but I need one of those.
No problem.
Claudita. Guys, this is not even working out very well right now. Where is it? Okay, yo quiero. Pero no ahora. Más tarde, cuando tú en Los Charamicos o Cabarete.
Cuando tú qué?
Huh?
What do you say?
Cuando tú... Oh, careful. Cuídate. Ah! Ooh!
El bulto. El bulto.
Oh! Oh, guys. I'm going to have to go back up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, give me 2 minutes. The waves and everything are a lot. He just got his whole feet soaked. No, Joe Boy para restaurante.
Localizo ahí.
¿Ah?
Localizo. Localizo.
¿Dónde?
Aquí atrás, mira aquí atrás. Aquí. Amiga, aquí.
Noche.
Toma ahí. Toma ahí.
It's okay, here is perfect.
Son dos que vamos a poner.
There.
Sí, pon la otra. Pon la otra ahí.
Guys, thank you. Thank you for being patient. Now I lost Noche. Where's Noche? There she is. Noche. Hold on. Yo pienso es más mejor en la mesa. Arriba.
Okay.
Sí. I'm gonna go back up on the table. Noche. Ben, sweetheart. Oh.
Are you live now?
Yes, I'm live. I don't have you on it. Noche. No, otro. Otro. Ahí. Lo siento. Ah, did you guys just see what happened down there? Oh my gosh. I got washed up. Literally. Notch! Ben! Okay. Lots of drama. Thank you for sticking with me. Hold on. Some beach day. Wow. It was exciting though, huh? Okay, let me look at this watch now. Let me show you guys. So this guy sells watches. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Bien? Hola, mi gentes.
Hello, mi gente. ¿Cómo están?
Sí, where's my perro? ¿Dónde mi perro? Oh, okay. Is she okay there with you guys? Oh, yeah. Okay. No, Noche! Ben!
Dale perro allá.
See, I have to go get Noche. Hold on. Noche, come here. Hold on, guys.
Va a orinar.
Anyone watching me right now would be like, oh, look what she just went through the last 5 minutes. The water came twice. Are your feet okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, so here's the watch I want to buy right now.
6 months here, 6 months there. That works all perfect, right?
I don't know if you can see that.
How's your feet?
And then here's the back.
Still got 6, 7 months left. So I've been here for
Now, what if this doesn't work tomorrow? You gonna give me my money back?
No,
I bought a Cartier.
He worked.
I bought a Cartier for my son off this guy. So I do know that he does sell authentic stuff sometimes.
Mira,
¿Qué este?
para meterlo.
Okay, cuatro, 4,000 pesos. 4,000 pesos is a lot of money. No ahora.
Ahora que yo me voy.
Sí. Sí, pero yo no tengo a mí ahora cuando tú
I
en
had
Los Charamicos.
$10.
Huh?
$10.
You what?
I changed.
No, I don't have 4,000 pesos on me right now. I only brought 2,000 with me to the beach.
Okay, look.
Why would I want? But you go
You
get
give
the
me-
money. You
you
go get the.
give me 2,000. You ask Jose Luis. I go for them.
No, but I need to pay for my bill here. You can go get all the money from Jose Luis right now, and then when I get back to Los Charamicos, I'll pay Jose Luis. See or no? Okay, go see if you can sell it, and then if you can't sell it, come back, and then I'll buy it for 4,000 pesos. I think it's a good deal. Hold on, guys. Getting my hustle on here.
Mira, es original también.
Another one? What one's this?
Invita.
Invita. So here's another one. Invita. All right. Okay, más tarde. Yo necesito video, please. Okay, guys, back to my story. Sorry. Yo aquí para 2 horas más. Okay, tú regresa si tú 90, yo comprar. Okay, but not the Invicta. No Invicta. See, the other one. Petit. Could I get a cup from you again, please? Thank you. And maybe. Okay. Now, here's my story. So, Noche and I were on the terrace, and a little gecko went by, and when the gecko went by, it came right over to Noche, looked at Noche. This thing was like this small. Hola, amor. Hola. See. Hold on, guys. I have to buy something from this woman. ¿Tiene cambio?
Es lindo.
Oye, ¿cuánto?
4, por favor.
Mentol para dolores musculares.
Oh, no hoy. Pero, yo comprar de ti antes.
Hay que comprar de
¿Tú tiene cambio para 500?
Vamos a ver. Vaina. Hola.
Who are you?
Hola. This is just like a Sosua Sunday today.
28.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just drank seawater inside my beer. I need to get my beer. I just totally drank seawater. My beer fell.
Cuatro.
Full of beer. Gracias, amor. So what I'm buying right now is empanadas right here. I know I said I have to lose weight, but I can't say no to this woman. Hold on. And now they're playing music over at the other restaurant. This whole day is just going to be unorganized with this live to air, so please bear with me. But you know what? It's just like a Sosua Sunday. Gracias, amor.
Gracias a usted.
Okay. De nada. Dios te bendiga.
Ok, amén.
Ven aquí, por favor, por un momento. Yo quiero tú en mi cámara. Yo quiero mi cámara. If you guys see this lady on the beach, buy some empanadas from her. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Viola.
Viola. She's my neighbor in Los Charamicos.
Okay.
Okay, gracias, amor. She is the best in this. Hola. The best. She makes the best empanadas. Buy them from her. Tell her that you saw this video. Viola. Some people just call her Mama. And I have a lot of respect for her. It's her son, actually, who is a jeweler in Los Charamicos, and that's where I was just telling this guy to go. I'm like, I'll buy the watch from you, but just go to the jeweler and tell the jeweler that I bought it. The jeweler will give you the money, and when I get back to Los Charamicos, I'll pay. Bye, amor. What did she say to you? What did she say to you? She just yelled at you? Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but my hair fell into the bowl. Junior said, hola. Tu trabajas.
Yo necesito un otro, por favor. Otra.
Otra cerveza que le traiga.
Sí,
Ya se nos sirve.
todos.
Okay.
Este is okay.
Y un vaso.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Teresa, you get a photo of the beach coming back over there?
Huh?
They're really coming back.
The what's coming back?
The sand. The sand is starting to come back.
I saw down there just now. So now the water will go back out and then we'll have more of a big beach. Oh my God, what's your name again? David.
David's Canadian right here, and this is his bar.
110. And he was just saying,
A little bit. So this is the owner of 110, and he was saying to me, all the way down the beach more near the Los Charamicos entrance, it has been like rocks for a long time. The reason why,
Coca-Cola, la voy a poner a su cuenta.
the reason why a lot of people come here and they come to the El Bate beach because it has more sand. Well, right now, as we speak, the sea is bringing in a lot of sand, and that's why the waves are so crazy right now. And it is bringing in sand, so a whole bunch of sand. So what's happening is a brand new beach is being created, just down a little bit more. So when you guys do come, you're going to see it, and you'll understand what's happening right now. Noche is at the bottom of my feet with a boy. Again, she loves boys, but now I gotta get comfortable. I don't even know if the story is all important any longer. Let me just get to it. So I'm sitting on my terrace, and this gecko goes by, this lizard goes by, and it comes over to Noche and me like he's big and bad, and he kind of just stops and he looks at us. And he just stands there and looks at us, and then Noche looks at him. Gracias, someone. Noche looks at him, and then he looks at Noche, and he looks at me. He's like the size of my baby finger. Gracias. And I said to myself, look at this little guy. He has such courage. He's looking at two giants, and he's not even running away from us. And he felt so comfortable to come to us. And I think he was saying hi, you know, because he stopped right in front of Noche. She could have just gobbled him up in a second. Or even me as a human being, I mean, I could have just threw something at him, right? But he knew after a year of me living in that place and knowing Noche, that we're both cool. We're not going to bother him. So he came to say hi to us. And then he just stood there. He didn't just come and say hi and then take off. He stood for a minute and chilled with us. And you know what? It touched my heart so much I cried. That tears came to my eyes at first. And then I started to like talk to God, and I was like, God, wow, how beautiful is this? And then I realized the moment. I realized how special the moment was, and I was like, yo, this is a very special moment because this is such a tiny lizard, and he was happy just to be near me. So that was quite cool. And that's just a little side story. How long have we been filming now? 38 minutes of just chaos. Thank you so much for sticking with me, guys. All right. I don't even know where my glasses are, but we're going to have to get to this video. And it's only Wednesday. Todo bien? ¿Todo bien? ¿Tú quieres empanada? No.
Without any issues, you know, like
Noche, tranquila. Gracias.
one of the guys. I know about half a dozen.
Hold on, I'm trying to. Will. Wait, here we go. All right, I'm right back on track here. Blue Vega, que lo que Cerise, greetings to the chat. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Blue Vega. Nobody's ever said that before, like that. And I'm doing good. Greetings to the chat. Joshua, does Sosua have a Jewish community? Absolutely. Actually, yesterday on my live to air, I was speaking to the first ever professional baseball player that came out of Sosua, and he's with MLB. His name is David Hernandez, and he was actually talking about how many years ago there was only 2 houses in Los Charamicos, and there was only like 20 houses in Sosua, and all of everything else was built by the Jewish settlers. During the Holocaust, the Dominican Republic opened the borders to the Jewish refugees and said, come on here. I got goosebumps on top of my head now because that was so kind of the Dominicans, and they still do that till this day. They just welcome people. So yeah, and so the Jewish people are the ones who actually settled Sosua. They're the ones that built everything, the roads and everything, from farm to actually a beach town. And the land was given to them. There's a huge, huge Jewish community here. Nowadays, it's not as Jewish. Nowadays, there are a lot of Russians, a lot of Canadians, a lot of Americans, and just, my gosh, almost like it's very multicultural. Dominicans, Haitians, a lot of everyone. So, very good question. I would encourage you guys to check out that video I did yesterday on David Hernandez. D. Will, yes, and that was a wonderful question. LJ, how you doing, sweetheart? Are you still here, honey? Turn the page. Hola, Cerise, great to finally meet you. Okay, I have a story about Turn the Page. Turn the Page is amazing. You guys, please go on my Facebook. I put up a video today of Turn the Page singing. So he's been on my live to airs. Turn the Page, I love you. So he's been on my live to airs, very supportive, always very kind. In person, he is amazing. I was like, wow, this man is God's son. You know what I mean? Like that type of sweet guy. And then he sang a song. And I was like, can you sing another one? Not only me, the whole entire table, all the people that we were there. We were like 10 feet deep, like 10 men deep. And I was like, can you please sing another song? And he did. And it just wasn't enough. We wanted more. The whole entire table. We were like, can you sing another one? And I think after, like, he sang 4 songs, 3 English, and then he broke out Spanish. And I'm saving that one. I videoed that one, a little bit of it. I'm saving that one because I'm going to put that one up on Instagram as a paid promotion. And I'm going to promote Sosua with that one because he's an American man, and he came here, American black man, and came here and sang some Spanish. He doesn't even speak Spanish. But he sang the song, and he tore down the house. All the Dominicans were clapping their hands. They were probably shocked when they tried to talk to him afterwards. They're probably like, oh, you don't speak Spanish? I was actually really shocked because his pronunciation and his singing was on point. He sang last night an Eric Benet song. Well, you know, you guys always surprise me when you come here. And last night I was with 9 people, all people that I met from my YouTube channel over the last few years, and it was a beautiful experience. All right, let's see here. We have, she shouldn't have interrupted your video. Who should not have interrupted my video? Who and what? Joshua, I think the water interrupted the video. Look, from the whole entire video, from the moment I came on air, it has been just one of those hectic moments. And I'm feeling a little bit like I'm all right now. Okay. Let's see. Profi, hello. How are you doing? Hello, Cerise. What up, chat? Jessie, hello, Cerise. Hello, Jessie. Definitely not original. What's not original? Mr. Good Vibes. Hi, Cerise. Love all the info on your channel. Thank you so much. Carlos Placel, $50. Carlos is not real. What's that? $50. Not real. LJ, $10. What? Oh, the watch. Okay. They're saying the watch. One guy's saying 500 pesos. Un otro hombre, 2,500 pesos. He's still here chilling with me. All right, D. Will, that watch is fungasm, but it's cool. You're supporting his hustle. Thank you. Mr. Good Vibes. Hi, Cerise. Are there gated communities with an international school on the property? No. That's a really good question. But there are gated communities up in La Mulata where there is an international school. And then you also have Playa Laguna that has an international school as well, and it's a nice area. These are really nice areas. So you could go there. They're good areas. Playa Laguna is nice. It's different than La Mulata. La Mulata is up a little hill, and it has like all different gated areas and then private homes, but there's no beach close to it. And then you have Playa Laguna, where there's not really gated communities. They're all just private homes and condos and stuff. And there's a school there called Isla Academy. And that's a pretty good school. You guys, if your parents, just ask for Sean. He's the dean of the school. Cool dude. Very bohemian. Now, in La Mulata, the international school of Sosua is also a very good school as well. I have met kids here that are like 18.
Empanada. Empanada, la llaman aquí.
That are like 18 years old, and they are amazing kids. They speak Spanish very well, and they are very well-centered children. Like, you know, they went to, like, just really well-centered children. I think I want to say a couple of names, but I'm not sure, so don't mark me on this. You can ask her. Deidre, the owner of Gorditos Mexican restaurant in Cabarete, I think her son went to that school. And he's a film producer now. Pretty cool dude. And very respectful, very well-raised. A lot of the kids here are all well-raised. And they're Dominican. A lot of them consider themselves Dominican. LJ, yes. Pobito Beach. Mr. Good Vibes. For my kids. Mr. Good Vibes. Thank you, Cerise. You're welcome, Mr. Good Vibes. For your kids, I would say, you know, check out those two schools. I did a video on Isla Academy. So did Mr. T, I think, the educated traveler, Mr. T. And again, you can just go online and look up islaacademy.com. I think it probably would be that, right? But it's spelled I-S-L-A. You can just Google it. My video that I did there was amazing because I spoke to him in the office, and I wasn't expecting for a tour to film any of what's going on in the school, you know, because in Canada, There's always that red tape. You have to have permission from all parents first. There's no freedom, you know. Well, here he was like, after the interview, he was like, "Do you want to go and see what the kids are doing right now?" And there was like one area where they were painting, one area where they were learning language, and the whole school was just so like eclectic. Like there was just so many different parts to it, and it was very, very nice. Like I mean, the system of learning, and it was really nice to see what the kids are learning and how happy they were. Very happy. And although there was like, you know, like I guess a regiment type of thing, it wasn't regimented. Like it wasn't strict. It wasn't like they were all in uniforms and they're all, you know, having to be like, yes sir. You know, it didn't look like that, you know, like Moody Oliver, but it is an academy. Very free. Very, very beautiful as well. Teachers were all friendly. Amazing. So let's get into some talk about apartments right now. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask me questions. It's Q&A. But I do want to talk about a few things right now because there are two apartments that I came across just recently. $550 for one. And then another one is oh my gosh. Do you guys remember that guy that was I just saw him. Oh my. I didn't want him anyway. But you know, it's like, oh, that's me. You know, a little gossip for years. And now he's like, he just went to the beach and he turned around and he is taking photos. He's with a woman and he just turned around and took photos of me. It's so weird. Stank mofo. Oh, she probably doesn't know who I am. I think he was just trying to get my attention and show me that he's with a woman. She's cute. She's not young. He put on some weight. Belly's kind of big. I don't care. He could be fat all he wants, and I would still want him if he was a good man. You know? ¿Todo bien? No. Okay. The watch guy's still here. You look sad today. ¿Tú poco triste hoy? Tu mentira. Oh, your shoes. Oh, he got soaking wet on his shoes. He can't go anywhere until they dry, and there's no way they're going to dry that quickly. Okay. Enough with the gossip over there. He just walked along the beach. He stood right there in front of me until he got my attention, and then like took a photo of me like this with his camera, and I looked, and then he noticed that I guess I'm live to air, and then he walked with her along the beach. You men, after I stuck up for you the other day, guys. So anyway. Apartments, I have two of them right now. One is $550. The other one is $550 as well. Now the only thing is I want these to go for long term. So there was a woman that wanted it for January. A woman that I know, a Canadian woman here. Well, not here. She comes here all the time. She's coming in January for 3 months. And she messaged me and she's like, oh my gosh, I need an apartment, because she's looking and she can't buy it from Canada under 500 or even under 600. So I sent her some photos and I said, this one here. And she's like, oh, okay, all I need is the landlord's number. And I said, sure, I'll give it to you. Send me my $50 finder's fee. Through email money transfer she can do because she's Canadian. And I told her in Canadian funds it's okay. And she's like, okay. And then I said to her, once the payment is made, right, send me the MTCN number for the payment for the rent, and also the email money transfer. And she's like, oh, you're not going to give me the landlord's number? No, not just as easy as that. So I think she felt like I was not trusting her. But I just wanted to put it straight to you guys that I don't give out the landlord's number right away because I need to know that I'm still that middleman until that money is paid. No, Che, no. Ben. No, over here. Oh, no wonder. Smoky man. Oh my gosh. Look at this. 2 dogs coming after her. Oh my gosh, they're marking their spot and everything. And look at her, she's running underneath the table. She's terrified. Ella no gusta hombres. Look, she came right over by mommy. She's like, Mom. So anyway, the woman, like, this is how I do it. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to set you up with the landlord because I don't need you to contact me afterwards and be like, Cerise, I sent the money. And then the landlord's telling me no. Or the landlord's telling me you didn't send the money and you didn't, right? And then you're telling me you did. I know I can trust you guys, don't worry. And I know I can trust the landlords too. But I just always want to be right in the middle and tell you that payment is paid to the landlord and I have that MTCN number or the transfer number, whether you send it to Western or if you're sending it to Caribbean Express. And you're not sending the money to me always. Like sometimes I'll go pick the money up for you. But in the next little while I won't be able to because you need like that vaccine passport and everything to go inside all those places. Right, so I sent her that information and I said to her, listen, like, you know, just send the money to this woman. And she's like, well, I need the woman's number. And I'm like, no, you don't. You just tell Western Union my phone number. They don't know whose number is whose number. She's like, well, blah, blah, blah. And she went on and I'm like, oh my gosh, Canadian woman. Just chill. You're going to get your apartment. It's $550. So then I said to her, you know what? Listen, if you don't pay it today to the landlord and let me know the MTCN number, so I'm looking out for you, then I'm renting that place out to someone else. And that is just that. And so she was like, oh yeah, I'm paying it today, right? Because she knows that $550 a month is a really good deal right now. Guys, it's not possible to get places really cheap furnished in Cabarete. So I want you guys to know that. And I want you guys to know too that if you are looking for a place that is reasonable, it is possible to get it outside of that. So don't fret. And one thing I can say, getting an apartment outside of Batay, which is the center of Sosua, getting an apartment outside of Batay is not so bad. It will show you little adventures. LJ right here on the feed, on the chat today, he goes all over the island. I never know where he's at. He's in Sosua one day, he's in Puerta City another day. I don't even know where he was the other day. I saw some picture up on Instagram and I'm like, oh, he's still on the island. I don't know where he's at now. That restaurant doesn't look familiar. So a lot of you guys are adventurers. And if you guys are that type, you don't need the expensive prices in Sosua. Just go to Puerta, get yourself a place there. You'll like it. ¿Tú quieres poco cerveza? No? Let me see some of these messages. Mark Rojo, what up, Cerise? Hey, hola, Mark Rojo, Cerise, I'm super rich. I'll be in DR next month. Let's be a power couple, baby. Aw, rich. That's something. I think wealth is in character, you know? When I do my prayers and I do my meditation, I always meditate on wealth of character, wealth of love. Remember, I'm supposed to be manifesting wealth this year. So I always... Hola, hello. I'm good. How you doing?
¿Qué?
Sí, tu pelo es Oh, he speaks English. I forgot. Speaking of pillow, look at my hair, guys. It's growing. I was looking at some Instagram, TikTok videos of me like a few months ago, and my hair was up to here. Because I cut it, it's curly, right? And now look at it. My hair products work. So if you guys have dreads and curly hair, come on over. So yeah, wealth I think is more of a state of mind. Finances is more of a mark of someone's, hard work and smart work. But in the Bible, there's a saying, what is a man without his money? And so some days I think to myself, it would be nice to have a man with money. But then other days I'm like, I have had many men with money in the past, and some of them just, there's a pit bull. I love pit bulls. But it's a boy and Noche's a girl. And so yeah, I always think a man with a good character is good. I dated a lot of guys that were millionaires in Canada. I can remember one time I went to a restaurant with a guy. He was the creator back then of something. I won't say what it was. And there's a Rottweiler. Noche, ven aquí. Oh my gosh, there's a Rottweiler and a pit bull and okay, what's going on here today? Noche, you come here. And she's running after that dog. Right. Oh my gosh. I love Rottweilers and pit bulls. So anyway, yeah, I was out with this guy and he's very wealthy, very well known. Put it this way, he was one of the first people that had a hand in creating the call centers, let's put it that way. So he was creating, he was in that, we're going back like maybe 15 years ago. So we're out for dinner. And I think I told you guys the story before anyway. So we're sitting and here comes the guy again. What a dirt McGirt. Today is a day of distraction. Oh. So, oh my gosh, he's like coming right up there. He's really taking this staircase. Oh. I shouldn't make this like that. It's just that it's a little awkward. I don't date a lot of men here. Anyway, okay. So I went on a date with this guy, and I really liked him a lot. We're out at the restaurant, and we're chilling. And he orders like food for me, and it was a really wealthy restaurant, like upscale, perfectly upscale. And my meal came up to $200. And I was like, this was like 15 years ago, right? And I was like, $200 for this meal. And as I was eating it, I was thinking in my head, I can cook better than this. My son can cook better than this. So at the time, my son was like 11, right? And I was like, my daughter can cook better than this, And so I asked to take my meal home in a doggy bag. And I'm like, I'd like to take my meal home in a doggy bag. And the guy's like, no, that's okay. We'll just throw that out. I'll get you something else. And I was like, no, it's okay, really. Like, I just want my kids to taste this. Like, in my head, I was like, I want my kids to know what a $200 meal tastes like. So they never, ever feel while they're young, because I wasn't about to take them out for a $200 meal at a restaurant. Don't get me wrong, I always take them out for sushi, teach them how to eat with, chopsticks, and for Indian food, vegetable thali, Sri Lankan food. I always took my kids out to different restaurants to give them experience from different cultures in Canada. But I wasn't going to go out and spend all the kinds of money just to take them to an expensive restaurant. So, but I did want them to know what expensive food tasted like. And so he's like, no. And so anyway, he calls the guy over to the table, right? The server. And he's like, come here. the guy comes over to the table and he's like, yes. You know, the guy was a black guy, server, right? And he talks to the guy like he's a piece of nerd. Why? Make him feel like he can do that because of his money. So anyway, I just looked at him. At the time I worked on the radio and I met a lot of people who were super famous. So then he said to me, you know, the guy looked at me and he's like, "Hey, do you want me to pack that up?" And then the guy, we'll just call him Steven, right? He's like, "Yeah, but get her something else too." He's like, "What do you want? Anything you want on the menu?" And I'm like, "No, nothing at all. I just want to take that home. That's it." So then the server, you know, he goes, but the moral of the story is this. This guy didn't even know how to speak to the server. And I'm like, your money is your passport to treating people well or treating people bad. And I think at the end of the day, if I date anyone with money, he better be very, very humble. Whether he's new money or old money, he just better be very, very humble. And he better be willing to share that money, because everywhere I go, I like to share. I do. So you guys gave me money last week on a live air, and it all added up to $80. I'm still going through that chunk of it. I spent like maybe about, I would say 60 of it. Ranges on tips here and there and everything like that. And people like the ladies at Flip Flop, I gave them an extra tip. Yesterday at Velvet Cafe, I gave those ladies a tip, you know, and so it's always about tips, just giving people tips here. And so anyway, just because you got money doesn't mean you're gonna get honey. Rojo, Mark Rojo. Do you know what Rojo means? He says, are they going to enforce the vaccine mandate? I don't know. You know what? Let me get back to that in a second. I just want to get through all these messages and I'm going to get back to it. Mark, people do money prayers too, believe it or not. People do pray for money. Mark, hair looking good. Oh, is this name Mark or Mac? Mac Rojo. My hair is looking good. Thank you. It feels so soft. I love it. It's a little dry today though, because it's been raining for like the last 2 days. Not today, it's not raining. Where is Gina? How long have you been watching my channel for, Mac? I don't know where he's at. I saw him a few about last week. I think he's doing all right. Steve was told Rottweilers were bred by the Nazis to guard concentration camps. Really interesting. I love Rottweilers. They get a bad rap. Matt, you don't buy class. You can't buy class. You got that much. You got it. Matt, do you have Cash App? No, I don't. Matt, Rojo. That's right. Means red, means Rojo. No, I don't have Cash App. I don't. I have PayPal. Still old school. But so mandating the vaccine, they are mandating it. Just to answer your question there, and they're doing it. ¿Tú tienes vacuna?
Sí,
3? ¿Por qué? How come you have 3?
aquí en el país,
3? Were you sick afterwards?
I tuve 2 y después 1 more.
Right. Were you sick after? Were you tired? You were fine. Okay. Nothing.
Perfect.
What vaccine did you get?
What?
Which one? What's the name of it?
My name?
The name of the vaccine. Sinovac? Sinovac. Sinovac is the China one. I heard people don't even get sick off that one. People are getting sick off Pfizer and Johnson Johnson. But yeah, they have Pfizer here, and they have Sinovac, I think it's called. It's the China one, but a lot of people, when they get the Sinovac, they're okay. They don't feel sick. But you cannot go to Canada with that one or America with that one because it's not recognized. So China made it. They're like, I'm sorry, we are not supporting that one. How could you choose what vaccine you're supporting? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, I'm talking about Canada. Canada is like, oh, to TNA's vaccine de Dominican Republic, China. We know who's the. It's ridiculous. So you can get the Pfizer here now, and so there's some people who got 2 vaccines of the China one, and then they got to Canada and found out it's not recognized. So while they were in Canada, they got 2 more. I don't think it's going to be a problem for you guys. I'm
También
sorry for
la
doing
prueba.
that. I feel so
La
comfortable with you
prueba.
guys.
También.
Huh?
La prueba.
Fever? You had a test? Examen? And to see.
Todo es ok, todo.
Huh?
Todo es ok.
Total?
Ok. ¿Verdad?
Total okay.
¿Verdad?
Okay. No COVID.
No, no.
He said he had the tests and also the vaccines, but I don't think it's going to be a problem here, to be honest with you, because I said in the beginning of the video, and I'm just going to repeat it right now, nobody can leave Canada unless they have the vaccine, right? Right now, Canada said, because if you want to do any flying, any traveling at all, you have to have the vaccine. So people that are leaving the country, they need to have that vaccine. When you get here, it's just going to be a well-known fact that you have it, right? So I don't think they're going to be like, show me the vaccine or anything of that nature. And also, most of the places here are open. Noche Tranquila, another dog is back. And most of the places are open. So like for instance, Goddess Lounge, Goddess Restaurant, and Cabarete. Completely open. You don't need like to show anything there. Cheers Bar right here, and Bate, completely open. Hi.
Still live?
Still live. Flip Flop.
I'm live too.
You're live too on Meetup.
Yeah.
Hola.
That's Cerise, the people video
Hi.
talking about.
You were talking about me
Yeah,
on
out
your
there in
meet?
the water, yeah.
I was talking about you earlier. Someone asked me what was the last thing I learned, and I said Meetup. So can I give your Meetup address? No. Why? Here, just give it.
Meetup is just Jordan. All they do is type in Jordan.
Jordan. Type in Jordan. This is one of the first guys that I've ever met here on this island. One of my first viewers.
Well, you got a mic
Jordan.
and everything.
I got a mic now because my cell phone's getting old. Can't hear everything through it. But yeah. Are you vaccinated? Oh, of course. You're military. You guys are all
We were one of
vaxxed.
the first ones.
I know you guys ran to get your vaccine.
Dani, vamos, Tony.
Oh, gracias, no voy. Every military man that I know here, not all, but 99.9% of them were the first ones to get vaccinated. You guys just ran to the military office.
Except
to
for
get
the
it.
booster, we don't have the booster yet.
You guys don't have the booster?
I don't think I'm gonna
But
get the booster.
why aren't you gonna get the booster?
Because I've been on 27 flights since the pandemic and I haven't got sick.
No.
And that was without the shots. And so I just don't.
He said he's been on 27 flights since the pandemic and he has like never gotten sick. Right.
So I mean, I got O positive blood. They say O positive is the one that got the best immune systems.
Yeah. So you don't need the booster. Did you get sick when you had the shot done?
Just for a little bit.
You got
Just a
little
day.
bit. A day.
Yeah, a little
Tired,
sweaty,
sleepy?
tired.
Okay,
Yeah.
fever.
But I went and played softball that night.
Okay.
Rode my motorcycle and everything.
Okay. All
It
right.
wasn't too bad.
Yeah, everyone's a little different. Some people are down and out for like days, and then some people they're okay.
We're
But
still in here.
I think here it's going to be pretty awesome when you guys get here. They're just going to be like, look, you have the vaccine. Obviously, you traveled here.
Yeah, she's doing
So
it.
they're not going to necessarily, you know, run you down in the street. I don't think in Sosua it's going to be
All right, Marty.
like
Just look for
enforced
Cerise.
as much
Fairfax.
because we are.
You'll see
Thank
her
you.
live right. Oh yeah, I already told her.
Aw, thank you. You guys look up Jordan on Meetup. So, you know, most activities here are on the beach, right? So I couldn't imagine it getting
I'll
so
be over
bad.
here, so.
Okay, sweetheart. All right. I couldn't imagine that they're going to chase people down and be like, oh my gosh, do you have your vaccine? You know, I don't think that would be very fair either on a beach because everything is open, you know? But I don't know. I think it's pretty liberal here. I do want to say that you can't buy class. You have Cash App, no, red. Aw, thank you, Mac Rojo. Blessings. I've been messing with you since you first got to DR. I remember when you opened a restaurant. Wow. Then you had modal delivery service. Do you fluently speak Spanish now? I don't fluently speak Spanish. Thank you so much for the contribution. Mark, no jab for me. Better hurry up and get here. Melanie, the Dominican government just announced this week that proof of vaccination will be required. It would be dumb to travel there without it, to be honest. Pete, wow, never was sick, then get sick after the shot. What a joke, right? Big Tim, hola Cerise, so nice to see you again. Thank you, Big Tim. Nice to see you as well. And Melanie, well, you know, in Canada, you cannot go anywhere without the vaccine. In the Dominican Republic, they are mandating it, but that's only when you go into certain places. Like, if you can leave your country without the vaccine to come here, and you can get in here without the vaccine, then come, right? Just don't go to the banks, just don't go to grocery stores, and just don't go on the public transit. Come and enjoy the beach, and go to restaurants that have open patios, like this, or like on Pedro Placente. Like, for instance, Flip Flop. Flip Flop is completely open. It's just like you walk through, and I couldn't see him asking people for vaccine passports. It wouldn't make sense because you don't go inside of a restaurant that's enclosed, right? He just has a little silver thing, like sink type of roof there now, kind of like these here on the beach, just to kind of stop the rain. But it's more of an open concept. And so I just couldn't see those places asking for the vaccine passport. So don't not come, guys. But I do understand where you're coming from, Melanie. Because you are right. A lot of people, when they come, they do want to enjoy the closed-in restaurants. If it's raining on a certain day or whatever, they do want to go do some banking, or they may have to go to a lawyer's office if they're buying property. You know, they may want to go into enclosed restaurant. But most of the restaurants here have big patios, like, so you don't have to worry about that. But unless you're doing business here, and you will need it, but you can just use your mask and then get like a test, you know, PCR test, and prove that you don't have that, you know, anything, and then you're good for a little while at least. I don't see this lasting for too long, and I really do feel it has something to do with Canada. I read something in the news about the Dominican Republic agreeing to Canada's terms in order for Canada to come here. And not only that, it's a well-known fact right now that Trudeau, but it's called Trudeau, like turd. Sorry, Trudeau. I thought you were cool when you legalized Bob Marley, but now clearly you're on a whole other level. But he's paying countries, and it's a known fact. He's paying countries in order to go by certain rules for Canadians to visit there. So I don't know what's going on, but I do know that there is something out there. And I do know that a lot of us on this island had it at one point, and I do believe that herd immunity is very powerful here. Very powerful here. I think around the world as well. There's a lot of people around the world that had it. Big Tim, see you. Sweetheart. Do people know mandates aren't laws? Right. Mac, 80% of people who died from the COVID. I like the way you spelled that. So, I like the way you spelled that. Exactly. And, you know, a lot of people don't know that it's not a mandate, it's just a mandate, and it's not a law. So, a lot of people don't realize what their rights are. And I don't think a lot of people are interested in that either. Mr. T, the educated traveler, has been the renegade here. And he was the first person I contacted when I heard that they're mandating everything here. And I contacted him and I was just like, so buddy, you know, looks like this is it. You know, like, we're just gonna be on the beach all the time, right? And he got back to me and he's like, listen, I don't care. He's like, they can take away the banking rights and everything. And he's standing up for himself. If it gets to a point, a lot of my clients are saying to me that they're gonna hold out until the very end. And when it gets to a point where they have to take it, they'll take it. When it's no more an experimental drug, where enough people have taken it, where you know they have tweaked it enough to be able to say it's no more experimental. That's what a lot of my clients are saying. So I think that makes sense. It's not that they're non-XXX. You know, they are just worried. I have a few clients that are, you know, just finished chemo. I have a few clients that just don't want to take it for religious purposes, you know, but then we really do have to think that we are vaxxed ever since children. We really are. So, you know, I'm not anti, I'm just careful. So, I do want to say this, just back to real estate here and everything like that. If you guys are looking for real estate, I have been coming across a few places that are quite inexpensive. There's one right now for $50,000. I came across one $45,000 right now in Europa. $45,000. I didn't put it up yet. I might put it up tomorrow. $45,000 for a condo. So if you're looking for like a rental property, something that you can make money off of, it might be up your alley. Especially if you, you know, looking to take over something that's already being rented out. No. Over here, sweetheart. Especially if you're looking to take something that's already being rented out, like on Airbnb. I had a client that stayed in that place before and she liked it. It has a little mini kitchen and also like living room and bedroom all in one. But you can put up a wall and it would become a one bedroom. And you can do that probably very inexpensive. No, she's looking at me. She sat down and looking at me as I said, hello. All these men want me. Don't you see it, So yeah, guys. I just want to say, you know, it's been great here. I am not missing Canada. Anything. Nothing in Canada do I miss. And when a lot of people come here, they too don't miss anything. What would you like? What would How'd you like it? So they're not missing anything. A lot of Americans come here and they don't miss anything back where they came from. The reason why is because you have everything here. Even though it's a developing country, you would think, okay, there's a few things that you really need. And no, I actually saw it on a WhatsApp group that I'm a part of with Taylor Made Dreams and Gregory. Great WhatsApp group that we're part of, and a woman who is a dance teacher here for SNS Academy, giving her a little shout out, a little promo here. She asked the question and she's like, you know what? My mom said, no, you can chill out. And she said, my mom said she's going to send me a package. She's like, but I don't know what to ask for. Anyone have any suggestions? And I just kind of giggled when I read that because I don't even have any suggestions for her what she could ask for, right? It's actually kind of cute because we don't. We have everything here. You just go to Santo Domingo, you just go to Santiago, and you're probably going to pay more to pick the stuff up at UPS or wherever you get your package from. Like for instance, EPS is where I go. Like I'll order things online from Wish.com, from Amazon, from Alibaba, and when it comes here, I'm always really careful not to order something over $200 because you have to pay taxes on stuff over $200. So that's why cell phones are really difficult to get, like really good cell phones, laptops, because you have to pay taxes on all that stuff. And then you also have to pay on the weight of things. So whatever you order comes in, and it's like, wow, sometimes it can be expensive. You can get, I got a pair of shoes and I spent 400 pesos, which is 8 American bucks roughly, on just going to pick them up. So it was quite expensive. You guys have to be careful what you do order and everything like that. Even though, like I said, it's a developing country, you can get everything you need here. So when people come here, they're not missing out on much at all. You know, a lot of people are asking me as well about the curfew. Curfew's done. We're not in a curfew any longer. And it's over. Like I said, just like puff of smoke, no longer. And so that's why I'm feeling and within me that the whole entire XX situation, mandating that people have to show their passports, are going to be a thing of tomorrow in the next little while, maybe in the next 3-4 months. I'm feeling maybe February around here. And the reason why I'm feeling that is because people are going to get tired of it. They're not going to want to get those boosters all the time. They're going to realize that they're out and about, they're hanging around, and they're not getting sick. There's got to be a moment when it comes to herd immunity. And, you know, some people are going to leave their vaccine passports at home. Some people are going to leave their cell phones at home. Some people's cell phones are going to run out of battery and they're not going to have their passport and they're not going to have anything like that, right? So at the end of the day, this is a beach town, like I said, and everyone's chilling on the beach. So it's pretty cool. I was just looking over there to see if that guy was there still, and he is. I don't need anything. I need for nothing. But it would be nice to have someone. But I really enjoy my time alone. I realize when I wake up in the morning, I feel so rejuvenated. I do my meditation, and I think about my day. I do my videos for my other channels, and then I talk to clients on the phone because I'm a soul coach. It's beautiful. Right now, I'm creating a dream journal so people can predict their dreams, because we all dream, even dogs dream. And it's just nice to understand what certain symbols are in dreams. Like for instance, if you have a tooth that falls out in your dream, if it's in the front, someone's going to die that is close to you. If it's in the back, it's going to be someone that is older or like a distant relative. Very interesting, right? right? Keep that in mind. For those of you who do have a dream, and then afterwards, you know, just expect that to happen. And don't freak yourself out thinking that that's the only thing that could happen in the dream. It could be that you just need to go for some dental work. But overall, that is the common representation. Or cutting hair. If someone cuts your hair in your dream work, like someone comes up to you and cuts your hair, that's somebody taking your strength away. You know, it's symbolic. And when I say taking your strength away, what I mean is maybe they are trying to belittle you, or maybe they're trying to control you. You know, there's a dream about water. If you dream about water, it's a very significant thing. It represents emotions, but it also depends on how much water. Like, is it a flood? Are you in a deep ocean? Are you scared? Are you on a boat and then the boat capsizes? Like, there's all different meanings, and I'm going to be putting them in. Like, for instance, if you dream about earth, sand, dirt, that represents stability and security. If you dream about flying, or if you fly in your dreams, that's another thing. People that fly in their dreams are usually old souls. Not everybody flies in their dreams. There's different levels, but if you have flown in your dream before, pretty significant. There's an old myth out there that says if you fall, no, it says you never fall and you never hit the ground in your sleep. That's what they say, right? You can fall from a building, you can fall, but nobody ever hits the ground. And the myth is, if you do hit the ground, you die in real life. That's not true. I fell out of a building before in my dream, and I went all the way down, and I went, and I jumped back up like a spring, and I went high back up in the air, and I flew away. So, you know, just like landing on the ground just means you're centering yourself, you're balancing yourself, you're reorganizing yourself. The chakras have a lot to do with a lot of the stuff as well too. So, oh, you're falling asleep. So yeah, I'm creating a dream, journal where you guys, the book is going to be a journal. You wake up, you remember your dream, you put it in, you put the date, because the date also represents something. And then the elements of the earth all represent something. A car represents something, a house represents something, schools represent things. Like, how many of you guys have had dreams about visiting your old school? That means you're going to learn something from the past, right? If you visit your old school. If you guys are in class doing something, like you're in school in your dream, but you don't go to school in real life, and you're doing an exam, that's a very common dream as well. If you're doing an exam in class, that means you're going to be put through the test on something in real life. And dreams are just so amazing. And some people, they just talk their dreams like off the top of their head. But dreams reveal the person's character. It reveals the person's past. It reveals the person's present and future. Dreams are very powerful because they are the person's consciousness. You know, the thing that we operate with, subconscious and conscious. Right? So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm so excited about that one because I'm going to be putting that one on Kindle, on Amazon. And that's what my days are like, you know? I really enjoy my life. And I love being here. And I did that in Canada as well. There's no difference. It's just that here, every day is beautiful. The climate. And in Canada, you know, I mean, I would take my laptop and I would go to other places, and restaurants, beautiful little restaurants in downtown Toronto, and I would hit, like, you know, just different nice classy places where I would go and have a drink or coffee and order a really nice meal, talk to my clients on the phone. Even in Toronto, I spoke to my clients on the phone because 10 years ago I got hit by a car, and then I just gave up my office. I worked for myself and I gave up my office. And I was like, I don't want to leave the house for a while, you know? And so I was sitting at home, but I was still able to speak to my clients on the phone. So I just told them all, we're going to be speaking on the phone to do our sessions now. And that just stopped. And I never did get an office after that. I was thinking to myself, why would I get an office after that? And I honestly feel that's what the governments of the world are doing right now. They're allowing people to work from home because they're like, why are we paying for these buildings all this overpriced electricity and having to pay for all the computers at home and everything? Just make a system where people can work from home. You know, during the pandemic, I'm pretty sure that they got a lot better work out of people because people didn't have to go and commute. They weren't stressed out having to go work with coworkers. They weren't stressed out having to work with the tyrannical bosses. You know, they were able to wake up, not even have to get dressed, just take a shower, brush their teeth, whatever. And not even maybe they decided that they would just go shower at night before they went to bed. Right? So the world changed, and I think a lot of the world now, a lot of people that work from home understand my lifestyle. It's not a free lifestyle. I can't stay here unless I work, right? I have to work, no matter what. Even if I was very wealthy, like very well set right now, where financial freedom, like that way, financial freedom, you know, was like all kinds of real estate, all kinds of cryptocurrency, all types of investments and everything like that. I would still want to do what I do. I would still write my horoscopes. I would still talk to my clients as a soul coach. I would still do a lot of promotions on Instagram and Facebook and also do my videos here on YouTube. You know, it's fun. It's fun. I love it. When you love what you do, it's not work. Hold on one second. Right now, I am at number 110. I like you, Cerise. You are okay. Oh, thank you, Keith. You know what? My dad's name is Keith, was Keith, and my brother's name is Keith. Puro TV. Hola, Cerise. ¿Cómo estás? Ah, bien, gracias. Adios. Are you like right over? Where's your shop? I think I'm right by your shop, Pluto. I think you're over that way. I'm at 110. What number is your shop? Max says it usually takes about 7 years to run trials to get results on what new really and side effects can be. Thank you for that. Pete, I took a tennis shot and couldn't get it out and couldn't get out of bed. A tetanus shot and couldn't get out of bed.
Vengo ahora.
11 months. Okay.
Ahora a hacer pipí.
To keep it? Okay. That's my friend there, guys. We took a tetanus shot and couldn't get out of bed for 11 months. I shriveled up like a 90-year-old bedridden man. Wow. Wow. Jovi, Mr. T, it's not experimental. It's been approved. Okay, Joey. I want to come there bad and get back to nature. I think you should. Athens approved the tough. Hey, stop it, Noche. Experiments did not work out. No, none of those experiments worked out. Matt, yeah, right. At Keith Lamont, more like some naturally big butt. They approved experiments. Girls will laugh about you crazy. Nah. Cerise, you look like a Dominican. I bet people there think you are one of them. Yes, I'm itching. There's some bugs from underneath this tree. Oh my gosh, this tree is so beautiful. Noche, tranquila. Tranquila, baby. This tree is so beautiful above my head. I'm going to see if I can show you guys. I love nature. But let me see if I can just show you guys. It's just the colors that are so beautiful. Look at you guys see the contrast of the green fern and the beautiful bark? How gorgeous is that? I love it. Vamos pa la playa. So, yes, guys, I do have to tell you, there's going to be all types of people around the world that are going to say certain things. Yeah, a lot of people tell me I look Dominican here. It's probably because of my face. Matt, I've hit the ground before. Ooh, very impressive. And then we have renewed passport. The background noise is drowning you out. Something terrible. I bet it is. I apologize. Is my microphone in it good? I apologize about that. Today was a very unexpected day. My battery is going to run out any second, and I do want to make sure I say goodbye first before it does. But I just want to go to Shadrach, the project TV. Go somewhere where I can hear you. How can I just come closer like this? Get up and let me see that dome. Renewed passport, bad, noisy, location equals low viewing. That's not right. If you guys watch the beginning of the show, the video, I was out on the beach at a very nice location where it was very quiet, and I got washed away. My purse got wet, my flip-flops went flying, my other cell phones got wet, my beer tipped over, and got all full of salt water and everything. I'm not about to get up and go anywhere right now. So, Hess the Game says, hello, Cerise. Can you tell us about what's happening on Sosua Beach? What are the rumors? Deborah, I'll get to that in a second. Deborah says, hi, Cerise. Can barely hear you. Music. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. Nueva Jers. Hola. I'm sorry, guys. You can barely hear me, eh? I'm sorry. You know what? I'll do another live to air tomorrow, maybe, or Friday. I'll do one Friday. I apologize. Today was just like really washed out. I came down to the beach thinking, I'm like, yeah, I love it. Watch the beginning of the video first, guys. Just go back to the beginning of the video and then look at how like at peace and relaxed I was, showing you the beach, and then all of a sudden the water just came right up. And the reason why the water came up like that is because the beach is preparing itself for brand new stuff. So, in any case, I just want to say I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Come back and join me Friday. Let's do a live to air Friday. I would love to do a live to air tomorrow, but I have to put up other videos of apartments and also of houses. I have a house for sale for $135,000, 2-bedroom, furnished in La Mulata with a private pool, which is pretty awesome. Because most houses right now are in the 200s and 250 and stuff like that. Even in Casa Linda right now, you can get a place for like $199, right? So this $135,000 one is pretty good. And so I'm gonna be most likely I'm gonna put that one up tomorrow. I have so much to put up. I want to put it all up and give you guys the opportunity to buy all this stuff before other people buy it. But in any case, sorry you can't hear me. I'm trying to raise my voice right now without everyone else hearing me. But in any case, maybe I'll do a live to air tomorrow. I just don't know. But I will do one Friday for sure. So you guys come back and join me on Friday. Let's say 2 o'clock. Okay? And maybe I'll come to the beach, or maybe I'll just do it from my terrace where I have more control over the noise. How's that? Ooh, there's someone swearing in the background. They're Canadian. Renewed passport. Enjoy yourself, Cerise. I'm just ranting because I can't be in DR right now. I'm gonna go back and watch your live to air from the beginning, noisy or not. Thank you. Renewed passport. Please watch it and just look at what I went through getting here to this spot. Just sit down. It was first Noche got wet, and I'm like, okay, we're good. I just put her up on my seat. Then all of a sudden the water came and it took my shoes away. Oh my gosh. There's my buddy over there. I'm looking at my buddy right now. Carlos, he's in the water and he's looking for jewelry. And I bet you he's finding all kinds of stuff today. Um, here he is. Carlos! I want to see if he found any jewelry.
Carlo! Carlo!
Here he comes. He snorkels, and the waves are crazy today. And if the waves are crazy, then that means it's going to bring in stuff from the middle of the sea. And that's when you're going to really get some really good jewelry. He has coins that he's selling ridiculously priced. I don't even understand how he thinks he can sell one coin for $8 million. But they're worth that because they... Carlos, ven aquí, por favor. Did you find anything? Did you find anything in the sea today?
No, nothing today.
Nothing. The waves are so heavy. I thought for sure you would find a lot. Come say hi.
Hello, buddy. Hello, people. How are you doing? I hope everybody good.
Yeah, everyone's good.
Yeah. And be safe. Be safe, everybody.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
This is Noche's boyfriend. He's known Noche ever since she was a little puppy. She's ignoring you now, though.
I am not French.
Yeah.
Noche
she has-
is my friend.
She had,
Noche?
he's dripping all over me.
She love me.
His stuff is dripping all over me. I mean, his mask is dripping all over me. But yeah. So you haven't found anything lately? No. Some people may want some coins, but they're so expensive. He's selling coins for like, what is your expensive coin? $8 million, you said?
That's a private. That's a big private.
That's something private. Okay. Lo siento mucho. But I'm trying to do promotion for you.
No, I'm the street like that.
Okay.
The people and
Okay, let's just erase that. Let's take that from the
no,
universe.
you can tell them.
I can tell them.
Yeah, but I said no, I just can't.
Oh, not here on the beach. Oh, I can tell you guys, but we can't say it out loud on the beach. He's found a lot of coins, and some of these coins were from shipwreck way back when the Dominican Republic first started, and they're worth a lot. The gold coins, no more gold coins, you have silver coins only now, and silver coins, and they are very, very expensive. And he got the price from jewelers and online, and they're the real deal. Holy deal. So, but yeah. So, sorry. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna try to do a live to air. No, I'm not gonna try to do a live to air. I am gonna do a live to air Friday. Okay? And so if you have any questions, let me know, and we will talk. ¿Sí vas ahora? Okay, bye-bye. When you find jewelry, make sure you let me know. Gracias. Whenever he finds jewelry, I love it because you can get some real good jewelry from him. He takes like a snorkeling thing and he goes in the water. And then not only that, he goes along the beach with one of those metal detectors. Noche, tranquila, mi amor. And then he goes and he takes the metal detector and he finds some really good jewelry. And I like gold jewelry. And then you just clean it off with salt and hot water and baking soda. And it's sparkling.